you know, he picked the wrong family, and not scared of a conflict, and we're not scared. We're not running. We're coming at him.
Hey guys, it's Frankie. Welcome to the Think Tank. So during this video, I want to touch on Jessie Mcfadden. So he is from Henryetta, Oklahoma, where they just found 7 bodies. So what they were doing is they were looking for the 2 missing teens at that point, and sadly ended up with this atrocious find. So let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Angel Soft toilet paper is strong.
We start with that breaking news. Investigators have found the bodies of 7 people on an Oklahoma property. The identities have not been confirmed at this hour. However, 2 of them are believed to be a pair of teenagers who went missing overnight. We appreciate you joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Jessica Shambach.
I'm Evan Onstadt. Good evening to you. We have KOCO's Abigail Ogle joining us in studio as well. Abby, another one of those bodies we're told is likely the person of interest in these girls' disappearance.
Just a horrific scene, and certainly not the update that we wanted to report when we first told you about this. This all started as an endangered alert for 14-year-old Ivy Webster and 16-year-old Brittany Brewer. They were last seen just after 1 a.m. overnight and into this morning. We're told that the girls were having a sleepover with a friend. That friend's stepfather, Jessie Mcfadden, is the main suspect in this investigation. He was actually supposed to be in court today for child pornography and soliciting a minor. We've been looking into this. He also has a criminal history, rape convictions, and larceny. Several agencies, including OSBI and the medical examiner, were at that property in Henryetta for hours. Just after 4 o'clock today, the Oklahoma Highway Patrol canceled the alert that they initially sent out. Again, the ME will officially determine the victim's identity. Investigators have not confirmed that this is Ivy and Brittany, but it is believed to be that the missing girls were found there along with the suspect, Jessie Mcfadden, and 4 other people who have still yet to be identified. 7 bodies in total. The medical examiner will determine all of their identities.
Isn't that something? So he's gone too. Good riddance. Let's see if we've got anything else here. Jessie Mcfadden, 39 years old.
I know it's been really difficult, and I'm here if you need me, okay?
Taking the time to be.
There we are. So, Okmulgee County Sheriff's Office officials did confirm that 7 bodies were found on a property in Henryetta. The bodies are believed to be those of the 2 missing teenagers. So they went missing just last night. These poor families. Okay, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Okmulgee, didn't they also have those 4 men that they ended up finding in multiple different parts in one of the rivers? if I remember correctly, something to do with possibly stealing copper, or this is obviously kind of an interesting part of the country. So deputies learned that Weber left during the evening hours of Saturday, April 29th, to spend the weekend with a friend. She was supposed to be home by 5 p.m. on Sunday, April 30th. Absolutely, just yesterday. But the sheriff's office, no. But the sheriff's office said that she had not come home. Can you imagine you let your kid go for a sleepover and this is what happens?
And we begin this half hour with an update to breaking news that we are following out of Henryetta. Officials there have confirmed 7 bodies have been found on a property in Henryetta, including that of 2 missing teens.
Certainly not the update that we wanted to bring you. We first told you about these 2 missing girls at the top of the newscast, 14-year-old Ivy Webster and 16-year-old Brittany Brewer. Officials confirming that their bodies have been found, along with 5 others. They believe one of the victims was the suspect in this. They were believed to be with Jessie Mcfadden, possibly a slumber party, a sleepover with the suspect's stepdaughter. And that is according to a reporter at one of our Tulsa stations. They believe that the 2 missing girls, that suspect, who, by the way, was supposed to be in court today on child porn charges, and still 4 other bodies have been recovered. Those still have not yet been identified or confirmed. This all coming from the Okmulgee County Sheriff's Office. Unfortunately, the missing persons report has now been canceled, as it is believed to be those 2 teen girls' bodies have been found, along with the suspect and 4 others, Zach, who we still don't know who these other people might be. We have crews learning more information.
Let's really hope that this is not his daughter. So let's see here. Okmulgee County Sheriff's Office has not found anyone. McFadden is known to drive a white 2007 Chevrolet Avalanche. Gave the license plate number there, but they're saying that they do believe he is one of the people that they found on that property, more than likely. See what else we can find out, friends. So Henryetta authorities have confirmed 7 people are dead, including 2 missing teen girls and a man they were supposed to be with. In an interview streamed by News on 6, Okmulgee County Sheriff Eddie Rice said 14-year-old Ivy Webster and 16-year-old Brittany Brewer were found dead on a property in Henryetta. An Amber Alert for the 2 teen was issued at about 10:29 this morning. Though the bodies have not yet been identified by the medical examiner, Rice did tell reporters late Monday afternoon his office does believe that they had found everything that they were seeking this morning. Authorities also believe that they found the body of Jessie Mcfadden, the man they are said or thought to have been with. And they are saying that there's 4 other unidentified victims. Court records show McFadden was due today in Muskogee County District Court. So that was for possession of CP, just an all-around winner, this one. So records show McFadden was accused of the crimes while he was a state prisoner serving a 20-year sentence for first-degree R. The Muskogee Phoenix previously reported McFadden was accused of having a cell phone while an inmate at Jess Dunn Correctional Facility in Taft. He was accused of using the phone to communicate with a 16-year-old girl. What a pig. In Oklahoma, first-degree R is considered an extra 85% crime, meaning those convicted of the offense must serve at least 85% of their sentence before coming eligible for parole. I always wonder why the hell they have it, period. Like, why get time for good behavior? Their victims don't. I think if you get 10 years, you do 10 years. I think if you get life, you do life. Personal opinion. So Rice said that the county has not seen anything of this magnitude. We've had our share of troubles and woes, but this one's pretty bad. Rice said his team is still following leads to hopefully find out what led to these deaths, which come just 7 months after 4, here we go, Okmulgee men. Bodies were found shot, dismembered, and dumped in a nearby river. I may have finally got that pronunciation down. Okay, let's see. I think we've got, one more we can go through. Unreal.
At 5 o'clock with the latest on that breaking news as investigators find 7 people dead on a property in Okmulgee County, including 2 teenage girls who have been reported missing by their families. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Fulbright.
And I'm Craig Day. 14-year-old Ivy Webster and 16-year-old Brittany Brewer were last seen with Jessie Mcfaddens' family. His body was also found in a rural area east of Henryetta. McFadden was a registered sex offender.
So I'm just thinking as we're listening to this, is this just something he knew he was going to do, was unalive himself? So he thought maybe he would just like literally go out with a bang?
We have team coverage this evening, starting with News on 6's Emery Bryan, who joins us live in Henryetta. Emery.
And we're just outside the suspect's property here, just to the east of Henryetta and just to the north of I-40. In fact, it's within sight just here on the other side of this property, where this afternoon the sheriff told us that his investigators had made the discovery of 7 bodies here. This had started as a missing persons report of a teenager over the weekend, turned into an Amber Alert this morning as alarms were raised about who that teen and another teen would be with. That would be Jessie Mcfadden, 39 years old, who lived here on this property. And then once investigators got here to the scene of his house this afternoon, executed a search warrant, they went onto the property and found 7 bodies believed to be, pending medical examiner notification, the 2 teenagers, Ivy Webster, 14, and Brittany Brewer, 16, Jessie and Holly Mcfadden, his wife, and then possibly his 3 children, though the sheriff here said the investigation is just getting started. He wanted to reiterate, though they are certain there is no future threat to the public, and they certainly believe what they have here is all of this family. He wanted to be careful of just about confirmation.
We're not going to discuss any of the facts of the case or anything like that, but we are no longer looking. We believe to have found everything that we were seeking this morning. Our hearts go out to the families and friends, schoolmates, and everyone else, and it's just a tragedy in Okmulgee County.
And that is the sheriff talking just a few minutes ago about the discovery of 7 bodies on this rural property here. Investigators are still out there on the scene. The medical examiner has several trucks out on the property where they are processing evidence to determine exactly what happened. I asked the sheriff if he had any idea of what might have led to this, and he said he didn't, but they hope to investigate.
I don't know. So, what did they say? He had 3 kids or 2? I'm starting to wonder if that's his family out there with him. Oh my God.
And find out. They do know that there was a court hearing scheduled in Muskogee this morning that obviously Jessie Mcfadden did not make it to. He also would not comment on how long these bodies have been here, as this investigation is just getting started. Reporting live in Okmulgee County, Emery Bryan, Oklahoma's own News on 6.
Wow. Unreal. It really does. It makes me wonder about his family. What a freaking loser. Again, they're talking about his 2017 using a cell phone to harass young girls. Father of Brittany Brewer said that he is devastated. Absolutely. He said the victims' families will struggle to pay the funeral costs, so he's working to set up a GoFundMe. I'll keep my eye open for that. So at this point, all I can say is for me and the Webster family, I know I don't have enough money to bury my daughter, and I know the Webster family doesn't have the money to bury their daughter either. Oh my God, how tragic is that? What these assholes do not leave in their wake. So I wanted to get that out to you guys. So for now, guys, I will say have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.